So, these big, all of a sudden, these non-disclosure agreements are signed everywhere, from state government all the way down to local, little politicians at the lowest level, little tiny city councils and county commissioners forced to sign NDAs to be part of the conversation when China comes in to build these battery plants right next to, pristine waterways in Michigan and elsewhere. What is going on, Pete?
Well, it's a massive operation, an influence operation by Goshen, which is the name of the company is Goshen, affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party. Its parent company is a Chinese company, and the non-disclosure agreements actually reach all the way into Congress. We had a congresswoman and her staffer who signed a non-disclosure agreement to move this project forward. How much? $4 billion of Michigan taxpayer money. And, some of these individuals can see what's in this program and in this project, but we as taxpayers cannot. It's absolutely outrageous.
And in fact, a Freedom of Information request, they sent, and this is for one of the plants. This is in Big Rapids, Michigan. It's right in the center of lower Michigan, right? It's right in the center there. It's a heartland. It's kind of a rural area. Central Michigan University Ferris State University is right there, but it's not too far from much of anything. And $4 billion to the Chinese Communist Party from taxpayers like you and I. And it's just one example. Tonight, Marshall, Michigan, another big battery plant that's trying to get set up. But this one has the blue oval on it. Ford Motor Company saying, well, it's okay. But again, non-disclosure agreements everywhere, Pete. Nobody knows what's going on that's out here. Us peasants don't get to know anything, do we?
No, we don't. And, here's a sharp contrast. Grassroots, the media, they file a Freedom of Information Act, and the state comes back and says, absolutely, we will give you this information that you're looking for. Excuse me, but you first have to give us almost $17,000 if you want to see some of these documents. Versus on the other side, Goshen now goes out and hires the top lobbyist public relations firm in the state of Michigan to lobby and to craft a public relations strategy for them, and so it's this Goshen, the Chinese-backed company, has this pot of gold to try to push this through. And why not? They're getting $4 billion while, like you said, we as peasants are sitting there asking our government for some of the basic information. And they're saying, yeah, you can have it, but you need to pay for it. We're not going to share it with you.
And then just